Well, 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 another day, another capture card. Let's see the potential that is within this capture card. Oh, spoiler alert. Well, that's great.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
Hopefully, things are going well for you guys. As for me, welcome to the Gamer Man's Lounge, and today it's a tech review. Another tech review of another capture card. That's right, it's a capture card from ClonerAlliance, and it's one of those portable capture cards. Hold on a minute. Okay, so ClonerAlliance has a better word to describe those. They're called standalone, standalone capture cards. Yep. Shout out to ClonerAlliance for coming up with the more proper word. But essentially, what those standalone capture cards are, you could call them recording monitors, but just more accurately, just call them standalone capture cards. They're essentially capture cards where you don't need a PC to record gameplay footage to. You can record gameplay footage to a flash drive or SD card. And such is the case for this standalone capture card. You can capture gameplay footage and have it stored on an SD card or a flash drive, or you can even plug it into your PC and use it on PC. But you don't have to worry about using it on PC. And don't worry, it can be fully portable should you decide to get a hold of one of those Sony NPF batteries that you have lying around here. Well, good thing I have the instruction manual right here. So let's read it. Oh, hey. Tech support thing. Yes. Here is the list of compatible Sony NPF batteries. There are those little batteries that end up getting ironically used in like camera lights and whatever it is, and it was like ended up being used in like Sony cameras or whatever it is, or camcorders. But now they're being used in like camera lights and whatnot, and recording monitors and video monitors and yada yada yada. Okay, you know what? So compatible models. NPF, oh, my bad, NPF 550, F750, F950, F960, F970. Yeah, F970. Okay, and those are the list of portable batteries, but you can also go ahead and, you know what, I'll talk about the power adapter later in the video, but yes, you can plug it into like a 12-volt slot, 12-volt cord, and have it powered without battery. If you don't have a battery, you could just plug it in to the wall and just go at it. Yeah, more details about this thing. The power adapter. The packaging for the View Pro ends up including the View Pro itself, but also the carrying case, which stores. Yes, the carrying case where you will find your ClonerAlliance View Pro. It's surprising, to say the least, that they would do that. But, no other company ever did that, did they? Huh? But it was ClonerAlliance that just, you know what? Let's put the damn capture card inside the carrying case to show, hey, it has a carrying case. Okay, great. You want to know what also it comes with? What it also comes with? My grammar is not so good, isn't it? Included is also this remote control. We'll talk about that later. And this weird-looking screwdriver that is totally not a murder weapon at all. Okay, out of everything included in the package, I have one question in regards to, okay, apparently this looks like a screwdriver. Murder weapon looking ass. Yo, what the hell did the guys over at ClonerAlliance add it to the package? What the hell? But it doesn't just do Okay, I was right. Nope, I was right. HDMI signal. It doesn't just do HDMI signal. There is another MMI slot. Is that what they're called? Is that what they called? Yeah, MMI. Their MMI cable that also has component, VGA, and, that's right, composite or AV. You can also record retro games. And not just that, you can also switch between 16:9 or 4:3. This is really perfect for when you're capturing gameplay footage of retro games. So this is going to be very interesting. By the way, more on that later. So yes, you do have this nice looking little cable, which you can plug in your composite component, your VGA, looking very interesting. Also, it does HDMI, but let's talk about this remote control, because that's an extra thing. Oh, by the way, it also comes with a mini tripod. So that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, it also comes with a bag, a tripod, and a remote? That's right, you can totally access your capture card using this remote. So with that totally said, you could switch between video inputs with this remote. That's right, you just hit record, and then you hit stop to stop recording. You want to switch to 4:3 because you're playing a retro game, 4:3. Okay, 16:9. Oh, you can mute your mic. You can mute the audio. This is perfect. You can turn your mic up. You can turn the speakers up. Oh, and it has, yes, it has built-in speakers. That's right. For the built-in speakers, it has a volume and mute for the speaker on the View Pro. So that's for like the speaker on the View Pro. And yeah, it's impressive. You could also delete recordings. Look at this. Oh, playback mode. You can schedule recordings and all that kind of stuff. It's impressive. Also, when it comes to customizing your video settings, it's amazing. My chin keeps hitting that. That's another thing. My chin keeps hitting that external mic. I'm gonna go. Hold on. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, this is a remote. It does have the buttons on the View Pro itself. There's the buttons on the View Pro itself. Don't worry, don't worry. But you also got buttons on the remote, so that's pretty cool. They didn't have to do it, but they did. And that's a cool thing that ClonerAlliance really did. And I still have no idea what this screwdriver is for. Totally not looks like a weapon of some sort. But yeah. Also, there is one big issue. Yes, I got it. It works. My issue is the included 12-volt power adapter. When you find the adapter in the packaging, you will find it like this. And you have to put the puzzle pieces together with it. And I don't know what it is. This cursed God left me unfinished ass adapter. It doesn't work. The View Pro works, but how did I get it to work? Another 12-volt cord that I have lying around, or actually, as a matter of fact, a converter cord, which I had power from the external portable battery. I should have went with portable battery. Portable battery from Anchor that I had lying around. Yes, it was the portable battery from Anchor that I had hooked up. So yes, if you're having trouble with powering on your system, I suggest you try a different 12-volt cord. So with that totally said, yeah, that's one issue, but you can also power this thing with one of those NPF batteries so you can make it fully portable, which is great. Great news. Great news, guys. It is what it is. But, however, how does it record? As a matter of fact, you do have plenty and plenty of ways. There is a... Oh, wait, I already brought that up. But no, seriously, you do have some customizability of how you want your video quality to be. I ended up picking the 16 gig with high bit rate, and so that way I can have more video quality of my gameplay captures from left and right. And so I figured, why not? Just why not? But here, where I'm going to go ahead and go through a list of games that I have tested with the capture card. I tested out Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 Plus, on Nintendo Switch. This version has more tracks, a co-op mode, and, in a nutshell, more content. Let's be honest. But also, it's a very interesting, definitive way of getting a hold of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. I am kind of curious why that ended up staying on Switch, and that didn't it didn't come to, like, PlayStation, Xbox, even PC with an update, but okay. But good times were had in Smooth Sailing. We'll worry about that in another video. Another game that I tested out is Puyo Puyo. It is the Sega Ages re-release on Nintendo Switch. And with that totally said, it is the first game before getting reskinned into Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Kirby Avalanche, and that did not make any sense. I'm still confused by that decision, but oh well, it is what it is. So, I mean, we saw the Sega name and we went towards Golden Axe, we went towards Shinobi, we went towards... what happened, Sega? But, okay. Let's get right on going. Smooth sailing, good times were had. Another game that I managed to test out was Prehistoric Isle 2, which is on the Neo Geo Arcade Archives on Nintendo Switch. So, yes, it is essentially a shoot-'em-up game, but however, you're having to save the world because it got overrun by dinosaurs. It's very interesting. And yes, pissed off dinosaurs are causing chaos in the world in modern day, and you have to swoop in and save the day and rescue people. With that totally said, it's a fun game, but when it comes to capturing the gameplay footage, I will definitely say smooth sailing. Another game that I did manage to test out is Espgaluda 2. It's a bullet hell shoot-'em-up by Cave. Cave is a well-known company for their bullet hell shoot-'em-ups, but Espgaluda 2 is a very interesting, really great game. Actually, this game it just plays a huge role into my history with Cave games, because it was my first Cave game that I got my hands on. I was wanting to go ahead and have Espgaluda 2 downloaded on my dad's iPhone, and I wanted to play it. And hey, I got to play Espgaluda 2, and it was great. Now it's re-released on Nintendo Switch, and good times are had. And when you want to record gameplay footage, smooth sailing. But now, hold on. Let's get right on going. We have to understand where this... oh, come on. Where this cord comes in that you plug into the... what does it read? The MMI slot? Am I reading? Yes, MMI slot. So with this cord plugged in, I used the composite cable inputs and captured some retro game gameplay. And the first thing I did was none other than Soul Calibur on the Sega Dreamcast. Oh yes, it's the first game. I have the Dreamcast version. I don't know what happened to the HD remasters that got delisted from Xbox Live. What happened, Microsoft? What happened, Bandai Namco? Oh well, let's get right on going. Good times were definitely had with Soul Calibur 1, but smooth sailing when it comes to capturing gameplay footage. Yes, it captured the 60 frames. Another game that I managed to test was none other than Afterburner 2 on Sega Genesis. Figured I had to go 16 bits for this test, but of course when it comes to Sega Genesis games, or let alone NES games, there is going to be some complications, whether you're capturing from capture card or you're basically outputting into HDTV, something it is expected. But however, good times were had with Afterburner 2, but smooth sailing when it came to Afterburner 2. Another game that I managed to test out, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, one last game that I did test out was Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution on PlayStation 2. That's right, Virtua Fighter 4 got an updated version called Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution, so why not grab Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution? Why not? So, yeah. So with that totally said, it is pretty much a damn well impressive game for a PlayStation 2 title, but anyway, with that totally said, where's Virtua Fighter 6? But also, good times were had, but smooth sailing on the gameplay capture. Another game that I managed to test out, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, one last game that I did test out was Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution on PlayStation 2. That's right, Virtua Fighter 4 got an updated version called Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution, so why not grab Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution? Why not? So, yeah. So with that totally said, it is pretty much a damn well impressive game for a PlayStation 2 title. But anyway, with that totally said, where's Virtua Fighter 6? But also, good times were had, but smooth sailing on the gameplay capture. However, what can I say about the ClonerAlliance View Pro? Okay, issue with the power adapter aside, you can make it fully portable by plugging in one of those Sony FP batteries. Hey, that's great. It also has 4x3. It also has 16:9 because you can just record HD games while also recording retro standard definition games. Impressive. All right. You could even record from VGA and component. So that would, because you don't have an HDCP bypass when you're capturing PlayStation 3 gameplay footage. That's a can of worms that I'm going to talk about in another video. It has a remote, it has a tripod, it has a carrying case. It's impressive, but the carrying case only has room for the capture card itself. Any other cords, you're SOL, unless you have another carrying bag around. But hey, issues aside, the ClonerAlliance View Pro is impressive. It's a damn well impressive piece of tech. I could see why everybody love it, and I absolutely love it too. And it is going to be my go-to console gameplay recording solution. So I don't have to worry about outputting to PC. I could just record to an SD card, and then just plug the SD card into my Mac Mini or my laptop and do my content creation there. And with that totally said, the ClonerAlliance View Pro is absolutely recommendable, but it can be pricey. It's around the $350 range, if I remember right. Yeah, $300 to $350 range, but it's damn well worth it since it comes with a remote, it comes with a carrying bag, it comes with gameplay retro recording capabilities through this nice little MMI cord that you plug into the MMI slot. You can just plug in those NPF batteries, and I'm going in. Yeah, I'm going off. But yeah, long story short, I absolutely recommend the View Pro, and I'm happy that I upgraded to the View Pro. And with that totally said, I gotta have to put everything away, including this cursed God left me unfinished as hell power adapter. It is the way that it is. Yeah, maybe not use that kind of power adapter. Yeah, not a good idea. But with that totally said, that is all. And I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.